What's up? What's up? Thank you for tuning back into the channel. We have another crazy video for you. And this one, if you've seen the title of the video, is everybody was telling me, hey, there's a clip with Rainwater telling that he took the gun out. Okay? I couldn't find that clip. I don't know where it's at, right? But I found something just as good. And let me tell you something. Don't ever tell Charleston White something that you don't want to tell the world. All right? Charleston White is one of those guys that he'll play tough until it's time to get tough. Right? There was a guy in my high school. He used to call himself the Crippled Crip. Now, he was a special needs student that had a noticeably profound limp, right? But he'd walk up in the crowd of people and be like, what's up, cuz? Who want the fade? Who want the fade, right? He was always like that. And you'd be like, what this dude? Shit? Who want the fucking fade, cuz? Who want that fade? And, you'd be like, man, get on with that shit. Get on with that shit. But he'd do it to you all the time until you'd be like, fuck it, nigga, what's up? Nigga, what's up? Get with the fade. I'll beat your little ass, nigga. And then his ass would be hopping and shit away like this. Oh, nigga, you tripping. And one time, there was a guy who wasn't going to play games with him. He walked up, who want the fade? Fuck all y'all niggas. Who want the fade, cuz? And some nigga said, I want it, nigga, what's up? And he started chasing that dude. And he doing like this. And he always knew where the motherfucking teachers were or the faculty members were. He always knew where the closest one is. I think he would look at them and be like, okay, they right there. Let me talk that shit. I think he would set it up like that. Because this dude chased him down and beat his ass. And as soon as he looked up, faculty member right here. Busted, suspended, done, right? And you beating up somebody in a special ed class. Not a good look, right? Charleston White uses the same thing. Every time I look at this dude, I think of the Crippled Crip, right? So he'll play tough. He'll talk that craziness. You find him, you get at him. He gonna try to pepper spray you. He gonna pull a gun on you. He gonna tell on you, or all three, right? That's just his thing. So when you know somebody's like this, and I understand, some people have these characters online, I don't get it, but they do. So he may act this way online and then in real life be another type of dude. Well, for whatever reason, him and Rainwater after MO3, I guess because they both like MO3, Charleston White was definitely a fan. When they got together after that, you would see it. You would see it online. You see them going all types of places together. You see them in clubs together. Well, one particular night, a Saturday night, they go to a strip club, right? And they get drunk as wait. I'm getting my Dallas vernacular right. Getting drunk as a bitch, right? So they're in there getting drunk as a bitch, and the next day they go to church. And for whatever reason, something touched Rainwater's heart. And he confessed to Charleston White that he was the one that removed the gun. I know y'all saying, poker face, man. I know, man, you on that bullshit. No, I'm not. I haven't been on that bullshit in any one of the videos, which I will attach cards to at the end of this one. You can see. The only thing that I was wrong on is I didn't know that Rainwater was also a felon. I did my research while doing the research for this video. He's also a felon. So he would have to know where the stash spot is in the car, because he would need to put that gun in stash spot when they're together or not together. You understand? So he would definitely know. So let's get back to this. So he gives this confession to Charleston White. Then for whatever reason, him and Charleston White get into an online feud. And guess what? Charleston White does what Charleston White does. Be a truth teller. Being a truth teller. Now, you can say a lot about Charleston White. You can say he's like the crippled Crip. You can say he's playing a character online. You can say that he is a rat. Because you seen a video with him on the stand. Yeah. And he started laughing after he killed the nigga too. Okay. You seen all that. But one thing he does do when he's doing all this shit is tell the truth. He's not telling lies. When he was on the stand pointing at his best friend, yeah, he killed him for no reason. We gave him back the stuff. He was leaving, killed him. Said he killed him, man. He started laughing, right? Telling the truth. All the stuff he said, tell the truth. Hey, when he said what happened to him and Soulja Boy and Soulja Boy's crew in Miami with that bear spray, he told it. And guess what? When the story came out and they asked Soulja Boy, he had the same story. So he might be a rat. He might be a truth teller. But he ain't gonna lie on it. He gonna hurt you with your truth. So check this clip.
Me and left the strip club one day. And we went to church that morning.
Mm-hmm.
The note down to me in church, telling me he was the one that took the gun out the car. For one, he didn't like MO3 going over there. He felt like it was too risky.
Did he take the gun out the car?
Well, he didn't want Mo to catch a pistol case. Everybody know where where the stash spot is. That's why when MO3 got out the car, the nigga went around to the passenger side to try to get the gun out where they normally stash it at. Normally, if the police pull him over, they don't find this gun in the stash spot. They had a good stash spot. Then took the gun out. He didn't want them going over there to the Broad house because the Broad mama liked MO3, the kids liked him, and the baby daddy was jealous. The baby daddy was jealous. Nobody knew what kind of car MO3 was driving, but Earl Spence and Rainwater.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't no real nigga. If I say I got you, I got you. It's fucked up. Is this fucked up? Your boy Rainwater, man. Come on, man. I really like that dude, man. Because, you know, he sold it in the beginning, man. He sold it in the beginning with he was, yeah, I was a janky nigga. He said himself, he's a janky nigga. I was a janky nigga, but I was janky for MO3. I went and janked some niggas, finessed some niggas to help my nigga MO3. So I'm like, I get that. You know, I get that. Maybe they was real dudes. But here's my theory, right? Because that's what you're here for. You're here for my deductive mind and the gift that it is. I don't know if Rainwater is there for the actually wanted his boy to get killed. I don't know. And I don't say this is what it is, right? I'm gonna say this is what it could be. I don't think he wanted his boy to get killed. He mentioned in all of his interviews, and if you guys are looking at this page and looking at this channel, you've probably seen more than one MO3 video or more than one Rainwater video, right? This ain't your first time at the rodeo. You probably more versed than I am in it. But I saw a video, right, of him saying that the day before MO3 was killed, they had came back from California where they made $75,000. Okay? Now, they're finally starting to get some money. They finally starting to do shows. They're not just running around Texas. They're now in different states. They're starting to blow up. And I can understand being in Rainwater's position. This is only the position if he didn't have anything to do with the murder. Right? That he say, you know what? I got to take this gun out this nigga's car, because if he gets caught with this gun, the gravy train is over with. We just made $75,000 last night. We could keep it going. If he get caught with this gun, that's 5 years. See, I'm getting my doubts right. That's 5 years. We gonna be broke again. I can't have that. I can't have that. Let me get this punk ass gun out of here so he don't get caught with this gun. That's the only real way that he could take that gun out with no intent of his boy getting got. But that's highly unlikely because of the certain situations. Dude's gonna run up on you right when you don't have your gun in. He takes gun out within 24 hours, you're dead. So it is more likely that he was part of the setup than him just, being a dude that's down on his luck, a dude that's broke, dude that ain't got much going on for him but Mo3. Mo3 was his only chance. So that's his only way out is Mo3. Let's protect the bag. Let's take this gun out of the car so he don't get got by the police and we back to square one or worse. Because now we getting this money. Now I got a car payment. Now I got a nice apartment. Now I got these things. And we got to protect it by keeping him going. But everything else falls too perfectly into place. Now, as I said, remember, Charleston White and Rainwater was like this. Take his teeth until they fell out. And then Charleston White told on him. Now, let me tell you something. That's foul. That's foul. I got people that I don't fuck with no more. I bet you do too. But never, ever will they crimes come out of my mouth. Never, ever will they secrets come out of my mouth. You a fucked up snake ass hoe ass nigga, and I know fuck with you. Oh, I don't fuck with that dude. But your secrets would never come out, and your crimes would never come out. I really don't care if you're dead. Like niggas telling on the dead, I'm not on that either. Well, my mama ain't got to hear the shit I done did. But Charleston White, that's foul. But he's a truth teller, and he gonna tell it. And this is what it looks like when you tell somebody something and they betray your trust and they tell the world and they got you looking crazy in the streets. This is what it looked like.
You think about it, like our last interview, like, man, you felt like he was called by a guy, he was
So
sent
let me
by a
ask you,
guy.
let me. So you brought me here, keep on adding my Charleston?
You know what I'm saying, bro, that was a big part of
I'm
last year.
saying you can't brought me here, keep on adding my Charleston. This is the third time you done brought the nigga name up.
I was just saying, bro.
Man, listen, you call Charleston. I'm out of here, nigga. You call Charleston.
So I guess I'm gonna have to name this interview now just like Lucci.
Fuck this interview, nigga. Don't get your own. Go find Charleston.
All right.
Now, I didn't heard him talk about Charleston White in videos. I didn't heard him say, oh, hey, he messed up everything when he said something about that man's baby, talking about little Ronnie's daughter. When he said, fuck that baby, he was letting people know. I didn't know that Charleston White said, fuck that little girl. I didn't know that. If not for Rainwater stating that, I would have never known. But he stated, I was like, God dang, he said that? That's crazy. He said, what? That's a baby. Turning people against Charleston White. That's what you do when somebody say some truth that hurt. See you next time.